In this life, it's always bad apples. In any job, you got bad pastors, you got bad doctors, you got bad people that work at the grocery store. In every sense, that one doesn't outweigh the good. That one doesn't do it all for us. When I was younger, me and my cousins were eating at a Subway in Crawfordville, and off-duty officer came in, and words were exchanged, and we were treated unjustly. We were called racial slurs, threatened that if he saw us again, what he would do to us. And I was traumatized by that situation, and I had every right to not even want to do this job. But as I got a little older, it motivated me. It motivated me to want to treat people right and never ever make them feel the way I felt at that time. My family come from a deep-rooted law enforcement background. My uncles, my aunts, just seeing them coming home in their uniforms, and sometimes they would tell each other about the war stories that they had. Most kids see a police car, they want to get in and look around. I had first access to it, so it was just big, wanting to follow their footsteps like that. Hey, just want to come by and see the place. How you doing? I wanted to show you basketball. My mom would bring me and my brothers up here and give us an opportunity to do something other than just sitting around the house. This place was a safe haven to us, keeping us away from trouble. She was always big on, if a kid doesn't have anything to do, they're gonna find something to do. A lot of the people that worked there were mentors and motivators as well. And, we developed relationships with some of these kids in Tallahassee that we still have today. A lot of these times we go to these calls and we meeting these kids at the worst time of their lives. We taking their parents away, their parents fighting, and then now we wrestling their father or their mother to the ground. That gives a bad look on us. But even going back to a scene the next day and seeing that the kid will talk to you and explain to them hey, this is the type of job I have to do, this is why we did what we did, that goes a long way. These kids are gonna grow up to be adults. We do this job long enough, we will run into these kids again, either in a good way or a bad way. So I think it's big for anybody, any officers, even if you're not working off duty, just to go there, take your time, shoot basketball, let them know that we're not just here to take you to jail, and that we actually here because we care. Taking care of people in situations where they need us. I don't ever want to leave a situation where people feel like he didn't do his job or he just left me hanging. That's what a hero means to me. Even if it's something small, even if you ain't saving somebody's life, you just pointing them in the right direction and not leaving them with empty hope. I think if we all come together, one person can't just be the hero. Everybody can be the hero. These community centers, these neighborhoods, the law enforcement, the judicial system, it takes everybody for us to get this community together. My name is Deonte Hutchinson, and I'm an officer with the Tallahassee Police Department.